Jaya, gorgeous beings! The topic for this video is activate your galactic destiny line. We are back into the galactic spheres over there, and I want to give you a few hints about what this is about when it comes to your own life, right? You live on this planet and you start feeling like this call to the stars, and how do you integrate all that into your life? So I want to cover, a few things, a few concepts, a few ideas that might expand your mind or confuse you even more. Let's check this out. The first thing to understand is that in life you can function with different degrees of frequency, different frequencies. It means that you can be in a space where you are building a family, or you are trying to expand your career, or you're just fighting with some health issues, or you're trying to optimize your health, or you are, God knows, in an exploration and trying to climb some mountain, or do something crazy like crossing the Himalayas on foot, or you might be on a quest, on a journey to discover more about your energy and healing people, or you might be on the spiritual adventures, the spiritual journey, learning about meditation techniques and so on. And you might be in a place where it's all about creative energy, mastering your art, playing music, singing, connecting with people, exploring your sexuality, or for instance connecting with the stars and starting to really download codes and evolutionary ideas for your life. So what I want to tell you here is that depending on what frequency you are going to, it's like radio channels, you are going to access and bring different aspects of this into your life. And you can be in a frequency which is just survival mode. You might be in a place which is really challenging, somewhere in a desert in Africa, and just survival, just living might be the big challenge. And just to stay alive, this might require the concentration of most of your energy. So then there is another degree, for instance, which is the degree of optimization, right? When you are in life and just optimizing your diet and working on yourself, working on your mind power and mind patterns, developing some emotional energetic flexibility, you are mastering your vehicle, your personal vehicle, and developing that. And then when you go into the mystical dimensions, then something else starts kicking in, where it's the activation of your spirit. So this survival or optimization is different frequencies that you can be in. Then another aspect is also the matrix integration. You might be in a place where it's really all about being able to live in society in harmony, mastering your career, and being able to function with commercial systems, be able to master your administrative body, master all that stuff. And of course, once you start activating that reality, this universal reality that is your essence, your being, then the code word that I use there is Dharma or Darmaya. And my belief or my experience is that once you start activating on that reality, there is a new destiny line that starts manifesting in your life. It means that the old story, the old codes, how you used to function on this life might slowly dissolve itself. If you were in a career into making lots of money, then suddenly that might no longer really make sense. And then you start tapping into this different frequency where it's all about energetic spiritual exploration of connecting with this galactic reality or these galactic frequencies. And then you start downloading, receiving codes, receiving ideas, receiving shifts, and finding ways of repositioning your life within that. So it's a calling, okay? This idea of Darmaya, the code word that I use is Darmaya Galactikaya, and it is the activation of the galactic codes in your life. And this is going to create a stream or a river of energy which is really unique to you. This is very important to understand. It is that you have your own unique destiny line and your own way of contributing to the planet and humankind within these galactic codes. And one of the things that are or the concepts or the ideas that are really core to this activation is that there is a sense of unity or a sense of unification that feels is being tremendously increased when you tap into your galactic destiny line. It means that instead of seeing your own egoic body there and you functioning as an isolated element within society, you start really feeling where is it that you can contribute in a unique way, because you've got unique gifts for yourself, right? You've got something that is unique in your personality, in your skills, in your experience, that is going to be your gift to the planet and humankind. And so once you start activating those codes, you will see that there is an organization of your destiny line that repositions you in alignment with other people doing the same kind of things. And you start getting resources, you start getting ideas, important information to fulfill your destiny along that line. It might be in any realm. It can be in the realm of arts, it can be in the realm of technology and science, it can be in the realm of just helping people be healthier, whatever this might be. This is your unique gift. You start activating that, and this becomes your destiny line. And what is important is that you start tapping into much more of a unified field of consciousness. You become much more aware of the position that you have within that whole galactic evolution of the planet and humankind. And so instead of you being this isolated point of energy within all this realm, and you only see your reality within your microcosmic reality, then you start seeing your activity within something that is way vaster than yourself. And so this is good news, because you lose this sense of isolation that you might have before. Instead of seeing yourself living in a flat, literally in a box somewhere in a big city by yourself, feeling isolated or depressed, you start feeling like connecting with the rest of the planet and humankind. And this is very important. Another important element is that you start feeling help. There is guidance. And that guidance is very strong. It's intuitive and it's directive. And it tells you exactly through resonance and through feelings and through intuitive guidance, it tells you where positive evolutionary action is and where you are entering into dead ends, where you get stacked, where your choices don't match the greater good. So this intuitive guidance becomes way, way stronger when you start entering into this galactic destiny line. And this will activate itself only if you listen. If you have the power, the possibility to function on that frequency, and you're not listening, you are going to go back to functioning on a worldly level, which is fine, there is nothing wrong with it. But if you want to access that energetic, high vibration frequency where you feel unified with the planet and humankind, and you feel like you're getting lots of help to fulfill your destiny, then basically when you get hints, action to take. It's not just about sitting down and meditating. This is beautiful, but it's not just about that. It's about taking action. It's about contributing. It's about taking action that is going to help the enhancement, the development of the planet and humankind. So if you are in this place where you have the freedom to choose a little bit more your destiny line, then I encourage you to check all that stuff. And if you want to activate that in your life, use your name in a meditation with the word Darmaya. Darmaya. If you want to add the word Galactikaya, which is a bit more fancy, then Darmaya Galactikaya. This is the code of activation for your galactic destiny line. And if you start meditating on it and nothing happens after a day, don't panic, okay? This is the rebuilding of your neural pathways, the reconditioning of your life around new values, new systems, new ways of thinking. So 30, 40 years of conditioning that you might have been in throughout your life are not going to shift just like that. Okay, so we have to practice. Go back to my website, vitalcoaching.com, or my Facebook page, search for Shiva Rajaya or Vital Tantra, and just keep on practicing energy techniques, activate, and so on. What I'm talking about here today is the idea of aligning your galactic destiny line and activating that one. Magical things are coming for the planet and humankind, and I totally want you to be part of it. I love you. I'll see you soon.